Hello again, everybody, and welcome to an extra bonus special edition of Browns Latest. We're going to give you our instant reaction to the Browns game, and it's already turned into a meltdown Monday, even though it's instant reaction after the game. But we'll give you our thoughts and then talk about not just the offense and the quarterback play, but the other facets of this team. One which was good again, and the other one questionable again. We'll talk about what we learned, and then in the viewer comments, we have a little bit of everything down there in the viewer comments. But first things first, how was the quarterback play? Well, it was okay, but we'll sum it up like that. Here are your stats. Dillon Gabriel, 52 times we threw the ball. 29 of 52, 221 yards. You would have thought we were down by 40 as much as we threw the ball. Judkins, 12 carries, 36 yards. Dylan Sampson, 3 carries, 12 yards. So, well, he got more than one. Ford, 2 carries, 17 yards. Fannin led all receivers, 7 catches, 81 yards. Also had a big drop. Jerry Jeudy, 5 catches, 43 yards. Also had a big drop. Some penalties. Njoku, 3 for 28. I think when he got popped on that first catch, he was alligator arm and everything. So was Jeudy. They grew alligator arms after this, after the hits. So, Thrash showed up. Larvadan, he got popped. What are you gonna do? Time of possession, pretty even again. But I mean, Pittsburgh, like almost the whole fourth quarter, Pittsburgh was in that quasi prevent defense and just playing everything in front, and we still couldn't score. 20 first downs for us, 19 for them. We had more first downs, only 9 points. You knew when it got to 9-0, the game was over. You knew we weren't going to score 9 points. That's how I felt. Pittsburgh, 335 total yards. We had 248 total yards. We ran 75 plays. They ran 58. We ran almost 20 more plays than them and racked up almost 100 fewer yards than them, total yards. Unbelievable. The quarterback play. Here we go. He did a nice job. He did throwing over the middle. I'm just gonna say it. He did a nice job in the first half. Did a nice job throwing over the middle. Second half, it was all the dink and dunk. They were giving him that little short pass over them. That's how Fanning got all of his yards. Though I'll say this, he doesn't look overwhelmed. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look about him, does Dillon Gabriel. I mean, I will give him that. And he also had some nice throws that were dropped. But passes still being batted down. Missed Jerry Jeudy wide open in the end zone. Missed some other throws along the way. Like I mentioned, balls being batted down. Just off the mark on a lot. We don't ever try to stretch the field. Our longest play was 18 yards. And he has no escapability. I mean, there's just nothing there. You can't, like watching Jackson Dart, watching some of these other quarterbacks, man, watching Bo Nix. Like these guys can move, and it's built into their offense. These bootlegs and things, so he can get outside. But there's no escapability factor with him. He drops back, he gets under pressure. It's either chuck it or get sacked. Those are your options. So it's not the answer at core. The play calling is still stupid. So do you know? I was gonna save this to what we learned, but listen to this. I'm gonna tell you, folks. Pittsburgh came in giving up 3 touchdowns a game, 122 yards rushing a game, 260 yards passing a game, and 2 passing touchdowns a game. That's how bad this defense was playing, the Pittsburgh defense. That's how bad. We threw the ball for 221 and ran it for 65. That's it. Of course, Jack Conklin got hurt again. This team. Other facets. We'll get to what we learned in a second here. The defense, same as always, held on as long as it possibly could, and then wore out. I mean, what are you going to do? They still held them to 23 points. I mean, they were, I would say, midway through the second quarter, you could already see it happening. They were starting to wear down. They just do what they can for as long as they can. And I mean, even the last touchdown that Rodgers threw when he rolled out, I mean, the coverage was good. When he found Hayward in the back of the end zone, he pointed him open and then he threw him open. Pointed and threw him open. That's a Hall of Fame quarterback, folks. And did you see the arm strength he's got? Dillon Gabriel does not have that. Dillon Gabriel is not he's a backup quarterback in the NFL. He is a backup quarterback in the NFL. That's it. He'd be great as a backup. That's it. Special teams, breakdowns again. We're running into the kicker, giving him the ball back, extending the drive. So, still breakdowns on kickoff returns, and it's still even Borges shanked one. Holy Schmidt made his kicks, but it doesn't matter though, man. It doesn't matter. We forget 20 points. We can't even get to 10 points with this offense. You're just never going to win games like this. You got to have, the defense has to score, and you have to run kicks back. That's it. What else you going to do? Because and we can't do that. The special teams is super questionable. So, all right, what do we learn? Here's what we learned. Okay. We learned that the offense is still a massive problem. Kevin Stefanski's offense, Kevin Stefanski's plays, Kevin Stefanski's handpicked quarterback. Got to 9 points today. 9 points today. That's what we got. What else do we learn? Well, Tyson Campbell came as advertised. Although he really wasn't put in a really strong situation to get traded during the week and, and all that. But, he got smoked by DK. We told you when he came here. He gave up. Now, that's 4 touchdowns he's given up. He's given up the most yards, second most in the entire league out of cornerbacks. So, came as advertised. Dillon Gabriel's not running away from anybody, folks. He is not running away from anybody. There's just no, if there's pressure, he just goes down or has to chuck it. That's it. That's it. This team is so undisciplined. The penalties, here, let's get you the numbers on the penalties. Just not good. Again, so undisciplined. We're 6 for 17 on third down, by the way, which was better than the 3 for 15 we put up last year. At least we got 3 more, converted 3 more times. 2 for 4 on fourth down. 6 for 44 for us, 10 for 59 for them. But we have those quality penalties, like the running into the kicker, like the times we decide to pull some of these penalties off. Completely inopportune and just keeps the drive going and leads to points. Jerry Jeudy is hurting this team more than he's helping this team after with the drop balls, and he got offensive pass interference calls. He had a chance to play at the end of the half, and he alligator arms it after he got popped earlier. There's just, where do you go? Njoku leaves. He got hurt. Conklin is a complete waste of time. He could be the first guy. Let's trade him. See what you can get for him. Even if it's a bag of balls, at least you get something for him. Complete disaster is Conklin. Cam Robinson is not good, as I told you. If he was any good, he'd be somebody's left tackle. So we bring him in here, and he's a turnstile. Terrible. Conklin's out. Terrible. This offensive line is in shambles. It is a complete and utter embarrassment every single week watching this team. That's it. I'm hoping that, and here we go. Let's listen in to
Cam Robinson has a knee injury. Jack Conklin, Gage are in the concussion protocol. Joe Tryon has a hip injury. Yeah, you can't do those things and expect to go on the road and win, and just frustrated to not play clean football on offense, defense, and special teams. Just can't do it on the road versus a good football team, and we got to get it fixed because, before you start winning, you got to stop losing. We're doing some things right now that are preventing us from winning, so we'll get it fixed. With that, I'll take any questions.
What's the number one thing offensively?
Well, yeah, I don't think it's as simple as that, Zach. Obviously, today we weren't able to run the ball effectively, and then got behind there in the second half. 0 for 3 in the red zone. I know those were 2-minute drives, a lot of them, but we gotta find a way to score points. Got to run the ball efficiently. Got to find a way to be better in the pass game. All of the above.
not much, not much to get better at, right? Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, obviously give credit to your opponent, but we got to do a better job.
Got to do better. Here we go again with the got to do betters.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we need to do better.
There it is again.
I'll look at all things.
There we go.
There's a long list of things we got to do better.
Got to do better. How many times can we say this in one press conference? How many times? What's the record? What's the over and under? 10?
Yeah, he's a tough kid. We got to keep him clean. Obviously, when the game turns into how it turned, a 2-score game, you have to drop back, and that's a tough team to drop back versus. But he kept battling. Wasn't for a lack of effort by him or by anybody. Made some plays, but we just got to be better.
Yeah, we got to be better. And that's one thing I will say about Dillon Gabriel. The kid can't take a hit. He can take a hit.
And obviously, we know this kid's tough. We know he's tough. He's going to keep fighting. We just got to, around him, make some plays. We got to coach him up. We got to be better in getting our guys in position. All the above.
Oh, he's tough and he can take a hit, but he can't win you any games. So let's just keep. Let's stick with that. Let's stick with that plan. So we'll give him one more answer and then we're done.
Did a good job considering when he got on campus. Got him up to speed. Obviously, Dave, a great player over there, made a play, but really was pleased with how he was able to get up to speed in this game.
All right, he was happy with the way Tyson Campbell got smoked by DK Metcalf. All right, I can't take any more of that. If I hear one more, got to be better, I'm going to lose my mind. We do have some viewer comments that came in already, so we might let's share some of those for you. Moonshine said Rodgers is an old man. His precision throwing the ball has gone. That is so far from the truth. We saw it on full display today, especially on the touchdown pass in the back of the end zone. 5%, 7096 says, stop DK Metcalf today. Yes, we should have. We could have. If we did, it might have helped, but we didn't because we can't do anything right at this point. I mean, the offense puts so much pressure on the defense. It is not even funny. Steve Miller says, I can truly appreciate my positivity, but he said 5 out of the first 5 games were, well, make it 6 out of the 6 first 6 games were winnable. These were all winnable games. These were teams that we could easily beat if we had an offense to just give the defense some kind of break. The time of possession ends up balancing out in the second half, but Pittsburgh dominated time of possession for the first, I'd say, 2.5 quarters. And by then your defense is worn out. Muscleman 2025, I think Gabriel was excellent today. I don't know about excellent, Muscleman. Tons of drops and no help from the coaching staff, not even trying to run. Now it's too late, so just playing into their hands. So, yeah, when you got too deep into that game and you were down, we had no chance. Like I said, at 9-0, I knew it was over. I knew our offense was not going to put up 9 points. But we did. We got to 9. So, but at 9-0, I knew it was over. And Thrasovulu says, I'm not sure how good he'll be at trading someone midweek and then having to have him start, talking about Tyson Campbell. This is not putting him in a situation to succeed. That front office is bad. Yeah, the front office is bad. Bad decision. So, what are you going to do? This is our team. And here, we're going to end on this, our instant reaction with Frank, because I want to end on a positive note. And Frank messaged on the show that we posted early this morning. He said, hey, I got a date to watch the Browns game today, first since wifey passed away 4 years ago. Go Browns. So, Frank, congratulations to you. Our thoughts are with you. I hope it all went well. Unfortunately, the game didn't, but that was just nice to see. And that's what we're all here for. Let's just get together and try and have some fun. I mean, in the end, it's entertainment. But there you go. Brownies, boy. It's going to be a great meltdown Monday. I can tell you that. All right. Go Browns. We'll see you next time.